Bienvenido, raza, a Puro Potente, where everything we talk is potente. The past, the present, and the future. On today's episode, we're gonna get into a little bit of maybe controversy. I know Q and J Rod, when they're both on, they don't really mind ruffling a few feathers, but no, we're gonna softly hit a little bit of our opinions on the Super Bowl, and we have a special guest, Maritza. We're gonna be featuring some of her music as well. So, Q, talk to me, man. Where are you? I see that you're not at home. Obviously, you're not laying
I
next to your dad. Where are
I
you at?
am
What's
not at
going on?
home. That's right, man. I'm on my way to the Eagle Pass, Texas, man. El Aguila. I headed over to
There
the
you go.
Kickapoo Casino, man. Gonna head
Y
over there and
la invitación nunca llegó. Nada,
no,
chinga. Ni
no,
modo.
no te preocupes si la semana que entra vamos otra vez. So.
Hey, you missed this week. We got next week. Don't worry about it. All right.
That's right. It's exactly
No,
right.
we were hoping to see you there. We know that you're within about 45, 50 minutes. So maybe we'll catch you entering and we can bless you as you go in so that you can maybe win a little money this time.
Man, I'll take all the blessings I can when it comes to that place porque ahí pierdo más dinero que I don't even know, man. I can't even tell you.
Por eso yo no voy. A mí no me gusta perder. Si hay la
Pero,
posibilidad de perder, no voy.
o sea, nunca vas a vivir la vida si no
Por
vas.
eso te digo, no. Porque sé que hay muy buena posibilidad que voy a perder. Por eso te digo.
It's a high probability I'm gonna lose, but that's alright. Yo voy a divertirme, no voy a ganar dinero, bro. No voy a
That's,
hacerme rico allí.
that's all right. Nomás pasar un buen tiempo. Well,
Right.
J Rod didn't make the show, and I don't think he's going to. He's probably setting up. They probably had technical difficulties over there in Victoria. He's playing with David Trevino,
Oh
Los
yeah.
Tremendos. So we're going to wish him the best. Maybe he'll stop in. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a lot of controversy on Sunday. Well, a month's building up to it, but it really, yeah, I mean, it like a volcano just on Sunday. I don't know, Q. You know what I'm talking about. Did
I
you get
do.
a chance? Did you get a chance to tune into the Super Bowl halftime show or the TPUSA show?
So the my level of interest in the Super Bowl was limited to the score at the end of the first quarter, the end of the second quarter, the end of the third quarter, at the end of the game. That's if you know, you know. So that that was the limit of my interest in the Super Bowl this year. I didn't like the teams that were playing. Can't stand the
Me too.
Seahawks. Can't stand the Patriots. I don't like the
Me too.
organizations. Uh, and then of course the big controversy. I'm not a fan of that individual either. So I watched the first half. Like I said, because I was interested in the score at the end of the quarters. I fell asleep and I didn't wake up till it was time to go to work. So
Yes, hold on. We got Maritza coming in here. Hold on. Let's do this. We'll get you back in a minute. I'm sorry, because she must have gotten tuned out. We'll bring her back in a
kick back
minute.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, like she kicked off and kicked back in.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I didn't watch the Super Bowl for the very. I mean, I'm just gonna run off what you just said for the very same reasons. I'm not a real Seahawks fan. I'm not a New England Patriots fan, but it is the Super Bowl, right? So it is what it is. What is going on here? Okay, and I gotta tell you, let me get the chats here. I apologize. No, like I said, the Steelers aren't playing. So the Steelers aren't playing. I mean, really, I'm a Players fan as well. I would have liked to seen the Bills win. They didn't go.
Yeah.
You
That was
know,
my
Mahomes.
pick. Yeah.
Yes, Mahomes. Well, after he didn't win the third in a row, I really don't care. Obviously, he was hurt, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really didn't care. Drake May. Now, you and I told you the one thing that I did like Sam Darnold, the comeback story that
Oh
he
yeah.
had.
Yeah.
That's about the only interest that I had, and I'm glad that he won because I just saw it on First Take earlier today. They talk who's the next Sam Darnold. You don't see who's the bust, who's the player that comes out it's not supposed to be bust, becomes a bust, and they win the Super Bowl. That's not a common story. So
It
congratulations,
it
Sam
makes it
Darnold.
it makes for good headlines, man. It really
It
does.
does. It sure does. And I'm happy for him. And for the Seahawks, congratulations. I mean, that defense was just absolutely phenomenal.
I hadn't
Uh,
watched the I hadn't watched the game, a Seahawks game. Well, I hadn't watched the Patriots game either all
me
year.
neither.
But I'll tell
Nope.
you what, man, I watched that defense play, and that's one hell of a defense, man. Really, really
It,
good
it,
defense.
whew, I like God.
They run the nickel. They run the nickel. They swarm the quarterback. They got a really good pass rush. I mean, Drake May didn't have time to do anything back there, and I don't know if
that was the
I
front
don't know if
four.
that's
Just the four.
I don't know if that's a credit more to the defensive line or the offensive line, a discredit to the offensive line. I don't know
No,
because I'm not familiar with either team, but
no.
I kind of lean on the side of that's just a really, really good defense. So
It's the Seahawks were really, really good because the Patriots didn't just walk in there. They had to play some good teams. There was a little luck on their side to get there, but they were still a very, very good team. You know what I mean? You don't get there
oh yeah,
don't get there without being good. You know what I mean? So they
I
were
agree.
good. The
Yeah.
Seahawks, the Seahawks are great. Let's see what we got here. Inez, ¿qué pasó, mi amigo? How you doing,
Inés,
brother?
¿qué onda, bro? ¿Cómo estás?
Counting the days down to Father's Day. We're going to see you out there, right, in Harker Heights. We expect to see
No,
you.
ya dijo el compa que iba a estar ahí. So
Eso dijo. JD, what's up, my friend? What's up, Potente? You guys are cool and blessed. Thank you, JD, for tuning in. We really
hey,
appreciate it.
what's up, brother? How are you doing, man?
Oh, we got Inez. Oh, you might want to tune out for this one. No, halftime show was the best part of the Super Bowl. Okay. Hey, don't tune out, Inez. Don't be like that, all right? Okay, Mom. Hi from Morris Grove. Adam and I are tuned
Hi,
in.
mom.
Thank you for tuning
Love
in.
you.
My mom was here. My mom was here yesterday. She took some of my outfits that they need to be tailored. So I'm blessed to have my mom still work on my outfits. She stopped making outfits for me back when I was in sixth or seventh grade, and the same stuff she was making and working in then is what she's working on now. If you can believe
So, ¿qué dijo?
that.
Solo la talla cambió, ¿no? Diferente talla para la misma ropa.
I've gained about 50 or 60 pounds since then, but I'm still wearing the same shit. So there we go. Rosemary, saludos. Thank you for tuning in,
Rosemary,
Rosemary.
how are you?
We like I say, we'll be out up in the Dallas area, April. I don't think it's April 17th. So that weekend, I don't know what's the Saturday, but it players. So we hope to see
Yep.
everybody there. I don't know who that is. Anyway, Inez says I will be there. We hope to. So we can take some pictures,
Oh
man.
yeah, brother.
Hey, we'll get you some Potente merch because we know that you're a number one fan. So guess what? We're gonna
That's
hook you
right.
up with a shirt because you tune in. See, that's the blessing of tuning in and being one of our top fans. We're gonna give you the damn shirt, man, because we want you to wear it. And we want you to support Potente right there.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
That's right.
Say Father's Day. I did say Father's Day. Why is that a problem? Inez says the Patriots had the easiest schedule. Yes, they did, but you
They
still have to
did.
have a good team. You got to play well 3 or 4 weekends in a row.
They did have an easier schedule, but they still put in some work, man.
Yes, yeah, you have to have a good team. Yes, thank you, mom. Like I said, my mom, I'm fortunate to still have my mom, what do you call it, working on my outfits because everything that I buy is never the right thing. So she tailor makes it for me. All right, Q, like I said, I didn't watch the halftime show, not because a racist thing or a culture thing, that and that. I mean, I still haven't watched it, but I did with the tantos clips que miras in the social media. I mean, you pretty much saw the whole thing. It's not my cup of tea, simply because not because he's saying in Spanish, not none of that. Not because he's Puerto Rican, because I like Puerto Ricans. You know, one of my all-time favorite boxers. Who is he?
Tito Trinidad.
Felix Trinidad. And where is he from? Puerto Rico. Another one, Miguel
Puerto,
Cotto.
Puerto Rico. Yeah.
There
Miguel
you
Cotto.
go. Who's another one of my favorites is Miguel Cotto from Puerto Rico. I like Puerto Rican fighters, so Hector Camacho, even back to him, I mean, in those
Yeah.
days. So it has nothing to do with that. It's just it's not my cup of tea. Reggaeton, Colombiana. I looked at it. I heard a lot of people talking about what they thought about the Super Bowl and this and that. But the Super Bowl show, I think a lot of people didn't like it because they don't understand it. You know what I mean? That was a lot of the backlash because it was all in Spanish. But then I say, hey, bro, I speak Spanish rather fluently, and I didn't understand what he said. You know what I mean?
Well,
Let's
I'm
be
right there
honest.
with you on that one. I mean, I'm not a fan of the music because it's just not something that I listen to, and it's nothing personal.
Exactly.
I don't have that genre of music in my mix anywhere. I've got a couple
Yes,
of songs here and there, but generally speaking, the songs that I have, I can understand I can connect with it because I understand it. I can't understand his music, and that's just and I don't think I'm alone in that. And if you can, you can, and if you can't, you can't. I mean, it's just not my thing. It's
exactly.
not my thing, So it's all good.
Exactly. I'm kind of the same way. The only song that I had ever heard of it was the one he sang with, what do you call it? La Frontera. I didn't
Oh
even know,
yeah,
bro, because La Frontera's going to sing with Bad Bunny. Who's Bad Bunny? Dirás que estoy viviendo abajo una piedra, quizás, pero I mean, really, this just goes to show you. And this guy is huge, man.
yeah,
Across the
but
world, this guy is huge.
but you have to consider the demographic. You know what I mean? The
Yes,
demographic that makes him huge is a different demographic. It's not necessarily art. And not saying that anybody from my demographic, the 40 to 50 year olds don't know who he is or don't support him or don't enjoy his music. I'm just saying that the majority of his fan base is, 15 years old to 30 years old. And
yes,
those are the
different
people
demographic.
that enjoy and are supporting his music. And that's great. That's his demographic. Now, where I think the NFL missed the mark is that the demographic of the NFL is largely like our age. You know what
Of
I mean?
course,
25 to 50.
Kid Rock
So
during the Super Bowl halftime show.
I and I just think it's a different fan base. You know what I mean? And I understand what you're
That's it.
trying to do, but I
Yep.
just don't know that that's right. Was the right move. Now, if you're gonna bring on Bad Bunny to sing a song or two, uh,
Yes. Well, he
in
did. He
collaboration
came on with.
right,
He
but I'm
came
saying that
in.
he was. But what I'm saying
Yes.
is he's the primary draw, and other people
Of
were
course.
supporting. And now reverse that role and make it, you know what I mean, to where he comes in and sings a couple of songs. I think that's a better way to kind of introduce that and get that draw the attention of that demographic. I think that's a better way to do it. For what do I know? I don't run a
They
multi-million
gave
dollar
him. Hey,
corporation, so
he's been on the Super Bowl like that before with
yeah, I know,
Shakira and J-Lo. Yeah. So
I know.
like I said, he's already been on that role. And I think just the NFL lost. Okay. And because if you'd have told me 5 years ago there was going to be somebody crazy enough to throw a halftime show against the NFL show, I would have told you you're crazy. They ain't nobody with enough huevos to do that. And the fact that it got pulled off, I don't care if it's 3 million, 4 million, 6 million. I don't care what it was. Those are 6 million eyes that you took away from this. See, Bad Bunny's irrelevant. Bad Bunny, everybody thinks it's about bad. It's not about Bad Bunny. It's about NFL. That's what it's.
Yeah,
That's the big picture,
yeah,
dude. I guarantee you, Roger Goodell was shitting in his pants the next morning when he's reading the numbers. Yeah, they had a shitload of viewers. It's the Super Bowl. Who the hell's not
They
watching the
always
Super
have,
Bowl?
yeah. They always have viewers, right?
Dude, that's irrelevant. The fact that somebody had the stones to throw another show against the NFL, bro. The NFL between 3 o'clock to 8:30, 9 o'clock on that one day, they own the airwaves.
Yeah,
They own everything.
from five to from 4 to 9 or 5 to 9.
Yeah,
That's all there is. It's the
that
NFL.
four or
I
five
think
hours, it's just
I,
boom.
the most important thing I think was the precedent that was set. There was a precedent
Yes,
said that hey, because everybody thought the NFL was untouchable for those 4 hours. It's all the NFL, and they set a precedent saying, hey, that's not the only show in town. It can be done. You know,
yeah,
of course, granted, the NFL is always going to get the Super Bowl is always going to get their views.
yes,
I mean, it's a cultural icon, man. It's been around for what 60 years, man. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
yep.
But everybody thought it was untouchable, and that's been the case for the last 35 years, probably. And
Yeah.
somebody finally said, now they set the example, saying, "Hey, wait a minute. You can do some things here. You put out some quality product that people want to see, and you can draw some of those fans away from the NFL's kind of monopoly on those 4 hours."
I watched the other show, like I said, because I wanted to see. I knew the artist, obviously. Like you said, there's a connection. I mean, I knew Gabby Barrett. I watched her in American Idol some years back. Kid Rock, obviously, I'm not a big Kid Rock fan. I did like the last song. It's the number one song on iTunes or Spotify, de la chingada, but it was a good song. Uh, I like the lights personally myself. I thought the light show was phenomenal. There's some people liked it, some people didn't. I don't care. Whatever's your cup of tea, obviously. You know what I mean. I'm not here to
Right.
tell people what they should like or shouldn't like. I did like the show. Some people didn't. Like I said I didn't watch the Bad Bunny one, but I did watch enough of it. I agreed with some of the people that I liked the representation, some of it, the representation of the culture, of the Puerto Rican culture. I thought that was really nice. I know some people made a lot of fun of the trees, but I actually like the trees. I like the running
I,
around trees.
I can honestly say that I haven't seen I've seen probably a few clips like on my for you page as I'm scrolling through TikTok, but not enough of it to actually form an opinion about the show. I didn't see hardly any of it. So
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. Hi, Monica. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see who we got. Who we got to Irma. Saludos, Irma. Thank you for tuning in. We had Brian.
saludos.
I don't know if he's still on. Saludos, Brian. Macizo in the
Brian,
house.
¿qué onda, bro? ¿Cómo estás, bro?
No, like I said, unfortunately, I think the NFL used this as a stunt to uh, to align themselves with the left. Unfortunately, and it's sad because there was a lot of people who lost out, on what could have been a great show. I don't think it's not. I'm not going to even say it's not a great show. It's that they didn't connect. And the Super Bowl artist, whoever it may be, is supposed to connect with the audience, relatively the American audience, and that didn't happen this year, unfortunately, and that's due to the incompetence of the NFL. And that's basically what I'm going to say about that. We're going to go ahead and bring our guest on today a little bit early so that we can get her opinion on that. And she says she has a song that kind of goes with this. So let's bring her in. Let's see what we got here. Maritza, how are you doing? I hold on. You are on. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Saludos
There
a
you go.
todos, ¿qué tal?
Hey,
Saludos. Now I
yes,
can hear you.
saludos.
Buenas Anthony y todos los que están conectándose a este incredible show, el potente, claro que sí.
Hold on. We got yes, Monica. Saludos. Thank you for tuning in. We
Saludos.
appreciate it. Oh yes, Maritza. We brought you in a little early. So we can get you. Did you get to watch the Super Bowl halftime, and what were your opinions on it? Did you like it? Was it for you? Was it not for you? Talk to me.
Claro que sí, I really loved it. In the academia, we call it the vernacular. So this is basically your audience, your language, and who you're targeting, with your vernaculars, y y creo que todos los hispanos, usamos nuestro slang, Tex-Mex, aquí en Texas, especially like yo, como I live in the border, So somos Tex-Mex, but I think it's beautiful. You know, whether you understand our language or not, you know, that's our vernaculars. That's where we're from. Es nuestra cultura, you know. Pues, si nos entendiste bien y si no, pues también, ¿no? Pero pues,
Well, like I said, I have nothing. I mean, aquí nosotros como grupo tejano, sea conjunto tejano o lo que sea. Okay, I mean, yo no escucho mucha música de inglés. A ver, tocamos música mexicana. Nosotros tenemos una audiencia, unos fanáticos, mucha gente son fanáticos de Potente en Monterrey y en México. Y eso es nuestra cultura, yo entiendo, eso de ahí vienen mis raíces, pero this is football, and it's America's sport, and I think that's why a lot of people were ruffled. I don't think it's the Latin thing. I don't think it was Bad Bunny, either one of those. I don't think that was the issue with anybody. It was more that it was an American thing. If it would have been a World Cup, a baseball game, something like that, an Olympic event, I don't think there would have been such a backlash on it. That's my opinion, humbly.
y claro, todas las opiniones respetan, ¿verdad?
Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Aquí en América, en Estados Unidos, no somos 100% americanos, somos, you know, inmigrantes, somos multiculturas, no nomás hablamos, pero sí, todas las opiniones se respetan.
Yeah, Q, you want to run? You got anything to say?
I'm gonna mirror what you said. I think that's exactly the way I feel about it. I don't think that Bad Bunny was the issue. It's more of, I guess,
The event,
like you said, man, the event itself is more. Had it been something like a soccer match or something like that, it's more international.
the
I
World
think there
Cup,
wouldn't have been
yes.
as much. It wouldn't have
Oh
been a
no,
controversy.
he,
Yeah.
it would have been embraced. He would have been embraced. Yeah.
Sí,
Pero,
No,
también recuerda que en el fútbol no nada más hay jugadores de diferentes nacionalidades. So, también ahí está. eh,
Yes, no, you're absolutely correct. That's not the issue. I had, you know what? I don't even know because there was so much coming up on my timeline. I don't know if I said it to you, Q, or not. Eran estos puertorriqueños y dijeron cuando salió que Bad Bunny iba a estar en el halftime show, se rieron. ¿Y saben por qué se rieron? Porque they were laughing because they said, man, este vato va a ir a cantar en español en América. And then they asked themselves the question. Guacha, eran dos puertorriqueños y dicen, pues yo entiendo los americanos porque si hubieras tenido un gran evento aquí en Puerto Rico y me mandan un artista y me dicen 3 meses antes de que va a venir el show que tenemos 3 meses para aprender inglés, pues nosotros estuviéramos enojados. No, and he said, no, it wouldn't have sat well. I said, that's the problem. He said, that was the thing. He says, so the Puerto Ricans, and these are for people, his people said, I understand the backlash. He said, because it's true. I mean, it was difficult, and it's not Bad Bunny's. It's not Bad Bunny's fault.
It's
I blame the NFL.
yeah,
I blame the NFL for doing this.
yeah.
Why
No,
they
I
always
agree. You did.
go
You
ahead.
did send me that. You did send me that, and I listened to that, and I thought, man, that's an interesting take on it. That
Yes,
that I would not necessarily have had that take because I'm from here, so I didn't think
yes,
about it that way.
exactly.
But he's absolutely right. I mean, how are you going to send an artist from another country that doesn't speak your language and tell everybody, hey, you got to learn that language or enough of that language to understand it? Well, I mean, that's you're asking something that's nearly impossible. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not part of their culture. It's like sending Kid Rock over there to do a show for the Puerto Rican World Cup game. You know what I mean? I mean, nobody's whoever's putting on that event should know better than that. Once again, I keep blaming the NFL because this is the NFL. They created more division amongst all of us, and it was all the NFL's fault, in my opinion. And I mean, I'm gonna double down that, and I ain't going nowhere because we got Mexicans, Hispanics, Latinos. Was it right? Was it wrong? We shouldn't even be having this conversation. You know what I mean? We shouldn't. Really, we shouldn't. So, ma'am, what else did? Well, let's ask you this: did you watch the game? Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did. Y volvemos a lo mismo. All opinions are respected. But again, uh, we're a multicultural. Uh,
Yeah, no, no,
we're,
I agree. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying because I'm not talking as myself because you know what's funny. Te voy a decir lo que es curioso para mí. Ahora tú hablas en español, so I can puedo respetar eso porque tú hablas español, la idioma, ¿ok? Pero cuando yo veo gente de aquí diciendo, ay, los latinos, los hispanos, y que el otro, but, no, no, they're not saying, oh, los latinos, it was great for Latinos Power, pero convive conmigo en español. No pueden convivir, pero Latino Power, what kind of Latino are you if you can't talk Spanish? Si no puedes convivir conmigo, y yo no digo que yo hablo muy bien español, porque no lo hablo muy bien, pero bastante para defenderme. That kind of makes me look at myself like, well, is this something you're just doing just because you want to, put out Latinos? Because if you really felt that way, don't you think if your culture meant that much, don't you think that you could speak the language a little more fluently? What do you think, Q, about that?
No, again, man, we watch the same videos, man. We watch the same videos. We share them amongst each other all the time, and we tell ourselves the same thing. Like, I just don't understand where it's coming from. Like, why is it?
And now we know you're getting closer to Eagle Pass. Maritza, he's getting closer to Eagle Pass. I don't know how we're going to have him. Ma'am, I am glad to have you on. I'm
claro
going to
que
tell
sí.
you this. Maritza, I'm glad to have you on because, like you can see, Q and I see things very, very similar. Now we're not exactly the same. Trust me. We get into our arguments occasionally. Hey, he shit on me, about 6 months ago on this show. Trust me, right here. Okay, he shit on me. So it happens, but it's good to have a different opinion. My sister has an opinion very similar to yours. Like I said, she's my sister. I love her, and I respect her. I'm very proud of everything that she's
Saludos a mi
accomplished.
hija.
But very very interesting to have somebody on the opposite side of Q and I. But now let's get to, unless you have anything other words, man. Marito, do you have anything you want to say? Anything? I know that you're limited to your profession and what you can say, and I respect that so much. Believe it, I do. Do you have anything else you want to say, or we can move on to your music?
Sí, claro, la música, sí.
Okay, well, you said that you had. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on here. Right, watch what we got here. We got Juan Mendoza, a Houston Texan at heart. I don't blame the Indian for a bad bounty brothers. Puerto Rico is part of the U.S. It was a statement that as Latinos aren't going anywhere. I
Déjale
don't.
así.
I know. I don't. Juan, I don't think Latinos are going anywhere because I know I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So, hey, I'm working. I work with Juan, and I want to thank Juan and all of the Download TV crew for having me. Juan, where are the top 10 videos? I'd like to make my videos because I'm going to go leave tomorrow on one and I'm not going to be able to do it. So, if you could please send me the numbers, unless you already did, I just didn't see them. Okay. Maybe you did. No, so, I don't know if he did or not. Maritza, you said that you had a song here, Valientes. Talk to us about it. How was your connection to that? You told me there was a connection to this song and to what we're talking about. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so uh, February of last year, a year ago, um, February of 2025,
You're breaking up.
so a lot of the uncomfortable things were happening to our Latino people, our culture, nuestra gente. And it just so happened that this was on a Saturday. Because I write all of my songs. So I'm a singer songwriter
Very good.
and even the border. And I I was just waking up on a Saturday morning, drinking my coffee, and then start seeing the news and the social media. Started for I just was no response. I was just turned off my phone and I switched to the book.
We can't hear you. You're
I,
breaking
I
up.
I told my family,
There you go, right there. Right there.
after the the social media and phone calls and get memory of I, I just to get myself into the
It's your connection.
I told my family don't interrupt mom to and
We still. It's your connection. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on your cell data?
my Wi-Fi.
Your Wi-Fi. That's
Do
you
you
should be getting a better
do you have
connection.
do you have AirPods?
Nope.
No, she don't have AirPods. No, because I got very little of what you said because you're breaking in and breaking out. But let's go ahead and take a song and let's see if, a ver si no se arregla el señal. ¿Ok? Vamos a hacer
Okay.
esto. All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in Friday nights at 8 to the Puro Potente podcast on Tejano TV. You can view it by clicking the live podcast link in the Tejano TV app, on Roku TV, on your cell phones, or on the Mas Chingon website. Don't miss an episode. Friday nights at 8. We'll see you in the Potente Studio.
Very good, ma'am. You wrote that song?
See,
You wrote the
so,
song?
Miss,
Great message.
hear me better?
Yes, I sure can.
Okay, yeah, I need to tweak a little bit some things. So while the video is playing,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I can
So,
hear you perfect now.
awesome.
No,
See,
congratulations. Like I said, it was a good message. So I was listening to it. So what was your inspiration? I don't know if you said it before because we didn't hear it. 'Cause you were in and out.
I was just gonna ask her if she could just kind of
What
repeat
was your
everything she
inspiration
said.
for the song?
oh, claro que sí. So on February of 2025, like I was saying, is Saturdays is basically my routine. Wake up, like, etc. And when I turn on the TV, I watch stuff that was going on, with our people. And, my phone started blowing up, messages, uh, social media, emails. I'm gonna turn it off. I turn myself off and told my family, mom needs to get into the living room. Do not disturb mom. And I just couldn't believe what I was doing. Just my labradoodle that was alive with me that day. And I just started writing my soul and my heart out. And that's how my name is.
Well,
And
that's good. I'm glad because now I see the connection. What you're talking about.
yeah,
I hear the words and what you're doing. Q, go ahead. I know you're.
Oh yeah, that's what I was. I got to hear what she was saying earlier. I couldn't really understand, but I understand where you're coming from now.
Yes.
yes, of course. And once I hit this song, uh, as a songwriter, we I order, but a lot is that I'm literature. I'm support. And
I know you said you were a teacher. What do you teach again?
I teach English. I'm an English teacher.
Okay. Okay. But it's good. It's all right. Okay.
So
What level?
narratives.
Huh?
They're narratives. What I write
No,
is
no. But what level? Junior high, high school, elementary,
high school. High school.
high school. Very good. English one and English two.
Both English one and
Okay, I didn't take English 2 because the teacher I had, I was too scared of her. So I was like, oh, hell no. I barely got through English 1. I'm not doing English 2. I'm taking speech. And that's why I did not graduate with the advanced diploma junior in those days. It was a 1. I did not want to take that teacher. Please tell me, Maritza, that you're not that teacher.
but I also teach medical education. So the students that are coming in with little or limited English, and that's the beauty of it.
Well, and you help them. So you see that comment in Laredo where you get students at the high school level that still don't know how to speak English well or read English too well. Is that a
Well,
comment in Laredo?
it, it's limited, and it's not just here in Laredo. I've taught Texas in the past, and I didn't have the Spanish speaking. I had Vietnamese, I had Chinese. I don't speak that language, but thanks to Google Translate,
Yes.
I was
I say
like,
I say this. We are all geniuses as long as we have cell service. All right. We're all geniuses. As soon as there's no cell service, then we find out who's actually educated and who's not educated. Right, Q?
it, well, even when we travel, we might be in France or Italy. Google
Of course.
Translate technology
Oh yeah,
has.
Oh, hell yeah.
technology and the tools we have available to us today
Yes.
make
That it makes.
make
Go ahead.
networking
Yeah,
internationally much easier. Yeah.
and and traveling the world much easier. Yeah,
Yes.
so I'm not knocking technology by no means am I knocking technology or mocking it or by any sort because I mean much of the what we're doing right now is only possible through technology. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Guy, you speak Spanish there and then translate it in any languages. Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
Yeah.
exactly.
use your
Hey,
voice.
Amazing.
Maritza, when I'm writing a song or something or writing a little bit, o sabes qué, estoy solamente conviviendo, o a muchas veces me creerás loco, ok, pero aquí en Benavides, que no estoy muy lejos de ti, ok, pero no hay mucha gente que habla español a un nivel bastante alto para mí, digo. Entonces, lo que hago yo soy el entrevistador y el invitado. Me hago la pregunta y la contesto solo. Dirás que soy loco, pero hace un año para atrás no hablaba tan fluente como lo hablo hoy, porque yo practico yo solo. Ahora, cuando llego a un punto de la entrevista, quiero decir algo, sé cómo decirlo en inglés, pues cómo lo traduzo en español. And that's what makes me better because I go look Google Translate. How do I say this? Exactly. So I'm learning by myself. I learned way more today than when I had a damn teacher trying to teach me this shit because no. That's it. Watch TV and I learn it by myself. Hey, Maritza, I'm not going against
It's too.
your the teachers. Absolutely, it
See,
just didn't make
what he's
sense to me
saying
when I
is
was younger.
what he's saying is he doesn't work well under pressure. But when
That
there's no
might be
pressure,
it. That might be
when there's no
it.
pressure, he just goes and looks it up. He learns at his own pace. He doesn't want
You know
pressure.
what? Don't tell me Miss Solis wasn't pressure, bro. Don't tell me Grace Solis wasn't pressure. Don't tell me that.
Education is not just about being a teacher in the classroom, but your motivation and wanting to enhance your abilities.
Yes.
So that's what
I
makes
I I agree.
you, you know a role model.
No.
Your level of success in whatever you're learning or doing is largely dependent on your desire to do that.
Yeah,
Hilda says you're not supposed to answer herself. Hilda, that's how I get better. What do you say? Man, you speak Spanish so well. Well, Hilda, now you know my secret. I talk to myself in Spanish. I am not only the what do you call it, the interviewer, but I'm also the guest. So estoy matando dos pájaros con una piedra, nomás para que sepan. Inténtalo, and you might get better quicker. Because to find somebody to conversate with you at the level that you need, it's very difficult. But when you're doing it for yourself, well, you're at the same level as the guest and the interviewer. Think about it. It's beautiful.
not in the classroom, but outside the classroom too. That's what makes you better.
Of course,
I agree.
I've had this conversation, Q, with I have a couple of friends que son del otro lado. El que nos trae los borregos, también el que hace el trabajo con nosotros en el rancho. I don't know, es del otro lado, Juan Islas. And Juan los dos hablan muy bien español. Uh, el nivel de del vocabulario de ellos es alto. Por eso aprovecho la oportunidad de poder convivir con ellos. Pero no los veo a diario, tampoco hablo con ellos, pero trato de aprovechar de esas oportunidades porque no hay mucha gente aquí. I know Maritza, even in Laredo, they don't talk it like they talk it in Mexico. It's a slang. I know because I go down there. So, and that's not where the level that I want to be on. You know what I mean? No, I really don't. I'm not, the slang doesn't, and these guys that I'm talking about son del otro lado. They don't talk it slang, they talk it differently. And Q, you talking about all the time colombianos, puertorriqueños, los de Venezuela,
Yeah.
como hablan diferente.
It's Spanish, but it's just different dialects from different. They have different
Different
ways of
regions.
saying the same thing, and
Different
you
regions.
have to. Tú tienes que acomodarte y acostumbrarte a como lo dicen todos para poder comunicarte mejor, and sometimes that you gain a level of respect with these guys if you speak their regional language as opposed to just the proper Spanish or your own, Tex-Mex or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I try to better myself when I speak with guys from from que sean venezolanos o colombianos o de Perú, Ecuador, de donde sean, ¿verdad? I try to incorporate what I know their regional dialect is, use those phrasings and those words because I know that's going to help them feel more comfortable.
Yep.
Chrissy, Tex-Mex, yes, Chrissy. Hey, that's what's good about being here because we can be Tejanos. And I'm going to be honest with you. You know, you can see that I can speak Spanish. My brother speaks Spanish, and I've always, I mean, I'm a Q. I mean, Rock and Roll James. He hung me out to dry on his show. I mean, when I came out to the Radio Boteo show, yo no hablaba muy bien español. I mean, hijo. Pero you know what? It was me. You know what I mean? But hasta hace unos años, trabajé para mejorar mi español para poder defenderme un poco. And that's why I'm trying to tell you, you know, and I know that because I've had it happen. I've been over there in Mexico, and not everybody is welcoming to us. Haz estos pochitos del otro lado. I don't like that. You know what I mean? You know how we've had that conversation. I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like me saying, "What's este how del otro lado?" No, 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 no. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, I know you're from the other side. You cool cat. You cool cat. You good people. I'm good. But why is it when I go over there? Oh, ese pochito del otro lado. Hey, calm down, bro. Man, you don't even know me, man, and you're already labeling me. You know what I mean?
Vernaculars is beautiful, whether it's in their language, and you still understand it. It's beautiful, regardless.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the Spanish language is regardless of your regional dialect, um, you understand what the other person is saying. You know what I mean? And there's no need to poke the bear and make fun of like, well, the way you said it, but you understood what I was saying, right?
Oh,
Okay, then
yeah.
nos entendemos todos entonces, ¿verdad? So,
Then why Q when I was in Monterrey when I was 20 years old did I get hung out to dry?
well, I mean, that's my whole point. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, let's move on. Great conversation. We could be here all night. Ma'am, talk to us about this other song that I have queued up here. Ni modo. Where did it come from? You told me you wrote it, right?
Yeah, so I write on, right? So
Okay.
and sometimes, you know, uh when you're growing up and you don't understand a lot of things, you're like, oh, I don't want this, I don't want this, that. My grandmother, which is about 8, right? And and we used to, or uh, we my grandmother's house was full of all my cousins and so it was big, and uh, in between for some reason I don't me to go to the there with her. And I remember to tell her, no, porque yo quiero estar con mis primas jugando. I was 8 years old or 9, and no, tienes que ir contigo al panteón. And I regretted it. So, okay, we would go visit my great grandmother and the flores. And of course, you know, the perks of going, the frutas, las cositas de dulce, los pastelitos, los caramelos. But you know, I'd rather just stay with my cousins to play. And, so my grandmother was very eloquent. So we would visit, and for some reason she would attract the people that were there. You know, they were taking food to their loved ones, cooking, and drinks, and all. They would uh, with the practice. Uh, I, yo no tenía, you know, didn't have another choice but to stand next to my grandmother. So esa canción, Ni Modo, viene de una de esas historias that I heard. But, so is the uh, that was in love, and the loved one passed away in an accident.
Okay.
So I would always go and visit her boyfriend and 6 hours. But eventually, he had quick children. From what I remember from the story in the book, he is the man regretted. Uh, so you're finds her in the death. All so while she's dying, she's thinking, what she was. So,
Let's take a listen to it. Log out while we're listening to it. Log out, and then I'll bring you back in, okay? Because a lot of times we just need to refresh that. We're gonna take a listen to it, and we'll bring you back in on the other side, okay?
Acompañaba a mi abuelita a visitar a nuestros seres queridos, que ahora duermen en el otro mundo. Este es mi libro donde escribo mis canciones y que cuentan las historias de los vivos y de aquellos que ya no están con nosotros. Dicen que cada vez que ellos escuchan sus historias, despiertan y regresan para visitarnos. Mi abuelita decía que mientras recordemos y contemos las historias de nuestros seres queridos, ellos siempre vivirán.
Me abandonaste por un amor, sin importarte mi dolor, ni modo. No me rinde a tu partida, nuestro amor se terminó, ya ni modo. Te di mi vida y mi amor, con hijos de los dos, pues ni modo. Cobarde, quieres regresar, dices que sufres por mí. Ay, ni modo. Zapateale. Ni modo, no lloro más por ti. Vuelvo a reír y soñar, como cuando te conocí, pero hoy con un nuevo amor. Ni modo, no lloro más por ti. Vuelvo a reír y soñar. No seas cobarde y aguántate.
All right, let's bring Maritza back in. Let's see if she's got a better connection. Are you there, Maritza?
Hola, sí,
I
mejor.
I think I can hear you a little bit. Well, when you first come in, your connection's good. Well, I like the overall sound of the song. This is more my style than the other one you did. I liked it. You know, it's more like a Tejano feel. So, congratulations. Which one did you do first? This one or the Valientes?
Ni modo came in first, and then
When did you release that one?
I released it in 2024, and then
Okay,
uh, 2026 was Ni modo. I mean, Valientes.
Valientes.
Yes,
Okay, and do you have any plans for any shows or any upcoming recordings or any music that you're working on currently?
yes. I just released my second album called Maiden. I called it Maiden Little because all the songs that I wrote and they were produced for all the. Uh, uh, I did submit for a fanfare. For this would be my third year
Awesome.
performing at the fair. So I'm waiting
Congratulations.
form, but yes, that will be in upcoming month of March. Uh, one of the blessings uh, of write your songs and especially me. I write because I want to write, not because I look forward to a nomination or an award. I write because I like writing.
Yes,
It's so,
congratulations.
you know, y no espero nothing in return, and hoping that my fans like the songs, and that they're played. And of course, it's something in the future for my kids and my grandkids. But este álbum, Made in Laredo, me abrió bastantes puertas. Um, Valiente, it was my first time recording conjunto, and it opened the doors to the Guadalupe Conjunto Awards, which
Congratulations.
and I was not looking to for a door to open for people to listen to the song, and I este and recently, uh, Tejano Mundial uh, took my whole album under their wing, and all of the songs were nominated. Gracias a ellos, la academia, the academy, and of course, my promoters, Laila Lisa Promotion, este, Juan Mendoza, and Tejano TV, who distribute my music, and he does my artwork on my en Borrado Promotions también Roy Arriaga. George Vences opened the doors to California con el Alacrán.
Those are all good people. I've gotten to meet them all over the past year. George, I did one of his Christmas show. I was so happy to be on his show, and he's embraced me. He's embraced Potente. He always leaves kind messages. That's a good dude. Roy Arriaga también. I haven't met him, but we've swapped messages. Said he helps a lot of the artists. So you're surrounded with good people. Juan Mendoza and Lila, don't even mention it. Those two are absolutely phenomenal with everything they do and all the love and support that they give all the artists. So you've surrounded yourself with a great supporting cast, and that's for me the most important thing, because you know this. It's difficult to go out there and put yourself, subject yourself to criticism, and we all do that every time we get on stage. You know what I mean? And you need to have a strong support system. And just by the names that you mentioned there, I know that you're in a good place. I know Q's having problems, Maritza. Guess what? That means he's getting close. Oh,
I'm not.
he's already there.
I'm not having problems. I'm good.
He's
The
already
only
there.
the only issue I had was a bathroom break. That's it, man.
Oh, okay. I thought you were already there. How far do you got before you get there?
It's right up the road, man. But we had to go to the restroom.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Maritza, anything else that you want to share with the viewers before we let you go? It's been a pleasure having you, and I want to thank you because this was a very interesting show. We have differences of opinions, but you know what? I'm so happy that you were here, because if it would have been somebody else who thought exactly what we think, it's boring. It's not good for a show. So thank you so much. Is there anything that you want to say? If you have any up and coming shows that you might want to invite people? I know you mentioned the fanfare. So is there? Yeah. What day? Is there a day that you're going to be there? Do you know what day and time?
I did request Friday, March the 13th. So I'm still waiting to hear what stage and what the time, but it will be Friday 13th. Hay una canción también that today Lopez Broadcasting was just, man, Ernie Lopez and Jabo uh, was just incredibly using the song. No sé si la tengas ahí, El Drácula. You know,
Oh, hey, to Juan only
Speaking,
said.
wait.
Wait,
Speaking of Dracula, I'm about to go to that Kickapoo, and there's a Dracula machine there, and I'm gonna play the hell out of that Dracula music.
Hey,
Right
this is
now,
the line
man.
we're looking for, dude.
use that song.
Hey, listen to. Hey, cue it up on YouTube, fool. To play it. So they're like, this is the luck that I was looking for.
I put my
It's a
AirPods
love
in,
song.
man, and I sit down. I love it. I love it.
It's all junto, you know, but it talks about they nicknamed him El Drácula because that's all he did. Dormía del día, pero de noche andaba bien Drácula. Con
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's like, what? You know,
Pero no de mujeriego. Nomás me gusta estar despierto de noche,
He was just like, he just like being up.
yeah. So ahora Lopez Broadcasting ahí en Corpus Christi, they gave away a basket and roses. Have a Drácula. They used my song. And,
I love it.
gracias a Lopez
That's awesome.
Broadcasting, but
My friend Bob Ramon says, play the Yeti slot there. He said, I don't know, maybe that's an omen.
The
The
Yeti
Yeti
slot.
slot.
see,
Exactly.
exactly.
Tell me where it's at.
You gotta tell Bob, tell him where it's
So many
at.
machines there. Yeah, I'll go right to it, man.
Maritza, go ahead. Well, I'll be looking out for Dracula. Okay, congratulations on everything that you've done on the nominations of the Tejano Mundial and everything that you have, what do you call it, reached to go today. And we wish you the best and your future endeavors. Like I said, I hope everything goes well and in your show in fanfare. And like I said, you've surrounded yourself with great people, and that's the thing. Embrace that. Enjoy the ride. It's what we do here. We just enjoy the ride because, like, one thing that I was really left impressed with what you said is that you don't do it for the royalties or for the name recognition. You write the songs because it's who you are. You want to leave stories. Quieres dejar un legado para tu familia. Los videos, estos videos, cuando tú ya no estés aquí, todavía van a estar aquí. So, tus hijos, tus nietos, they're going to be able to see that. You know what I mean? This is esos son los raíces de ellos. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to hear that because that's what it should be about. Specifically at our age, when we're at the tail end of this, just enjoy the ride and congratulations.
Tengo 25 años, compadre, no le hago.
Sin pelo 25. No me eches mentiras. Maritza, thank you once again for coming on. And like I said, I'll tell Juan, what do you call it? I know he's been playing some of your music and stuff like that. I'm gonna thank Juan as well because I know he's the one. He asked me for a slot. We don't do a lot of invitados. We do a lot of our own. You know what I mean? But it is a platform, and I know que siempre los promotores buscan para sus artistas you to come and do this because this is important. You have some people on our platform that now know you. JD says, I like her singing. He said somewhere here. So here you go. You got one fan from here, ma'am. And you do that and you continue to do that. And little by little, como van pasando los años, you have a good following. So, te deseamos lo mejor.
Déjame hacer un un shout out también a former neighbor Carlos Rondels, que motivated me to record. Uh, Man, he incredible man. I I just owe him so much. He's no longer with us, pero Carlos Landin and the run, my neighbor who motivated me to put my songs out and guided me. Muchísimas gracias. También the people behind my music, Renegasca, Ruben, Ruben Vargas, Abel, muchísimas gracias también. These are the people behind my music and for believing in me. Y claro, Laila, Lisa Promotion, y Juan Mendoza, who've been with me since the get go in 2020. And of course, Bino G, Tejano Music Awards, that, for believing in my music, the Academy, who got me a nomination in Tejano Music Awards, Best New Female Artist of the Year in 2024. Muchísimas gracias. Y claro, a todos los fans y um, internet radio, los podcasts, and Guerra Communications López from my hometown, que también cada rato está tocando mis canciones, and DJ Chuy, de aquí también de mi hometown, Puro Laredo Hour. Muchísimas gracias a todos los que están tocando mis canciones, for believing in me and my lyrics, and that. So, I don't expect an interview. This is who we are aquí en Laredo. These are stories coming from my hometown, my family, um, all the stories passed down generations to generation, and I just put them to words, and this is something that I developed since I was 7. I would hear songs, I replace the lyrics with my own without thinking I was already writing songs. That became,
Maritza, it ain't any worse than me doing the interview by myself. All right, that's how we get good. It's good.
Maritza, Maritza, it's been a pleasure getting to know you. Mucho gusto, felicidades on all that you have accomplished thus far y mucha suerte. Te deseamos toda la suerte de parte de Potente, de Anthony, de yo Esteban. The best of luck to you and everything that you do. Linda persona que eres. We'd love to meet you in person one day. A lo mejor vamos a los del fanfare and we can get to know you there and meet you in person, man. We'd love to get to know and have a drink or something.
have some Evian water.
Yeah,
That's all.
I didn't say
Hey,
I was drinking. I just
I
said
don't
drink.
drink that much. I don't drink anymore either. I can't take it. I'm too old now. Hasta la próxima, Maritza. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate you coming on. Nos vemos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bye.
All right, Q. Have you got there already? Have you not?
No, no, pues apenas estoy estacionado ahorita. Apenas me voy a arrancar otra vez. We're about 5 minutes out.
Well, we're gonna stay on and watch you get into the place. And te vamos a desear suerte, güey. Bob
All right, I
Lamont,
like it.
Bob Lamont said that you'll know it when you see it. I don't know what that meant.
It's the Yeti. He said.
He said the Yeti slot.
Okay, I've played a polar bear one there. I have never played a Yeti one. I didn't know they had one, but I'll look around, man. Is it by the Que Pasa? Is it by the IHOP? Is it in the smoker section? Is it
No
by the
idea.
by the hotel entrance?
Obviously, he's gone there
By the
before.
daiquiri
I haven't.
bar?
No, like I said, Maritza was a great guest. I enjoyed having her on.
Oh yeah,
And
fantastic.
yes, muy buena persona. I love it. We had some interesting people tuning in. Chrissy E. I know we have Chrissy E. coming up here in March. I think she's gonna be on the show. She's got a new
Okay.
song with, I don't know. There's a guy, but the her promoter told me that she'll be on, but maybe the guy may or may not. I don't know, but we got Chrissy. I know we have Miguel Hernandez in the book for next week. I don't know. He rescheduled once. I don't know if it'll happen again. But depending, we could have another show next week. We may not, but we'll see here. By Tuesday, I
Well,
should know something.
it had been a while already. I mean, when was the last show? Probably 3 weeks ago, or was that the
Uh,
last show that I was on?
That was the last show you were on. Johnny and I had a fantastic show. Q, I miss you, Miko. Hi, Lacey. Okay, love you guys. There you go. Mom says
Love you, man.
saludos.
Love you, man.
She's hoping that you win some money so that you can lend her some money.
Yo
Well,
no presto dinero, lo regalo.
there you go. Well,
It's bad. It's bad juju when you lend money. If you're gonna give him something, just give it to him, man. Just give it to him.
yeah. Hey, well, I have to pay mom to fix my outfits. So whenever I get my overalls, I got a bunch of overalls now. Real, she's gonna fix them up badass. So I'll pay her for each one of those outfits, and
Lace and
then
I talked about it on the way over here, and we decided that we're walking away with something today. We're not going home broke. So it may be 75 cents or $1, but it may be something that I walk. But I'm not going home broke today.
she said, Bob says, yeah, to the left towards ¿Qué pasa?
Oh,
Did you
okay.
get that?
I see. Now I know where he's at.
Yeah, to the left towards ¿Qué pasa? He said. I don't know what that means, but I'm quite
Ah,
sure you do.
that que pasa is what I've been trying to tell you. Is call him up and see if we can get in there, man. We gotta and see if we can get a show over there at the casino. That'd be fun.
Man, dude, you already know how that goes with the luck that we got, bro. I mean, come on. Uh, I told you what I told them people over there at the new beer depot. I told them, man, we'll go play. And dude, if you don't like the band, you don't pay us. After 30 minutes, we'll go home. And still like that, I don't get a call back, bro. Yeah. He say, hey, what do you say, man? We could just put our screen and our lights, man. That would be badass. And not even with. Hey, it's all good, man. We got to play. You know, we don't get honored by the Tejano Mundial, but this year we got. I mean, we got this one coming up, the new song. So we will be able to register for the Tejano Mundial with this one, and I'm sure we're gonna have a couple of others this year that are gonna be
this
originals. Cause
this
go ahead.
this song coming out, man. Rolly sent me the final cut,
Yeah,
the radio edit, a couple days ago, I think. And man, I really enjoy listening to it, man. I can. It's the first time in probably a long time. You know, the last four or so that we put out, was they were remakes, verdad? And they were
yeah,
good. It was good to get back into the swing of things with those. Pero this is going to be the first inédita, verdad? Original music out by Potente in a very, very long time. And I'm really excited about it. I like the direction that the band's headed, man, and I had a lot of fun recording it. Looking forward
yeah,
to working with Rolly again at Midway Studio. Doing great things over there. Always puts out top-notch mixes and masters, man. And I really love
yes.
what he's doing with the helping create an identity for Potente as far as the sound that we're reproducing. And that's on to each song to song, EP to EP, man. So thank you,
Juan
Rolly. We
Mendoza
really appreciate all the hard work,
next
brother.
to the bar. I think Juan knows where it's at too because he said next to the bar.
Ah, Juan.
You
Hey,
know too?
pues ¿dónde estás, bro? Tienes que
Hey,
venir.
hey, Juan, Q didn't stop by to invite you?
No
What's
paso por
going
ahí
on?
por eso.
Yeah, no invita a nadie, no nomás tú, Juan. I don't get invited. Well, Johnny couldn't get invited. It is what it is. No, hey, mom says, check it out. Mom was here and she looked at the outfits. Man, if Junior would wear one of these outfits, I said, good luck with that one. I said, he did say that if I bought it, he'd put it on, so I don't know.
I stand by my word. Yo te he dicho, hey, si tú lo compras, me lo compras o whatever. Échale ganas, yo me lo pongo.
I said, oh yeah, but he said, well, I told mom, I said, well, the good thing is that, I mean, when you look up there, he says, I know, y'all, I have y'all's personalities. I said, yeah, if you look at how we're dressed, it speaks to our personalities. And Junior and I said, Q and I had already had that conversation, and that's a good thing because people get to look at you and know what you are simply by just watching how you dress. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, man.
And that's a cool
I
thing.
that's something that I really enjoy about our band is is the it's the motley crew of guys that's up there, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you got a little bit of everything, man, and it's you can see that by como tú dices tú como el vestuario, verdad? You can see everybody's personality coming out in that, and so I mean I don't really want to mess with that. I like what we do. We like
Yeah.
to press the envelope sometimes. We can tell who the eccentric in the group is. We can tell, you know what I mean? We can tell who the laid back guys are like, oh man, I'm in costume today. Hey, bro, it's all good. Cada quien lo suyo, ¿verdad? Pero it helps form a collective identity for Potente. And within that collective identity, there's individuals, and you can see their individual personalities in the way they present themselves on stage and what they're using or the clothes that they're wearing. And so, man, it's great, man. I like it.
The gala is on the 12th of March. All right, ladies and
Ah,
gentlemen, I
see,
will be
that's
there.
right.
Go ahead, Q.
What day of the week is that? That's a Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah. I know that. I don't know if you can go for a while and then go to work. I don't know if, like I said, if you can, it's fine. If not, I'm gonna be out there with Juan and Hilda. You know, I'll be in my. I don't know. I might wear my overalls here, looking like Mario Brother out there, and take some T-shirts. You know,
Ah,
yeah, I'm
take
gonna do it
yourself
all.
take a rotor rooter, a snake, and a pipe wrench, and
And I
the
won't play.
metal.
Hey, people say, who in the hell is this clown? Did he pop out of the TV from the 1990s or what? God damn. Call in Q. Hey, Juan says, call in Q. Juan,
got
I
that
will
sick
be
time.
there.
Got that sick time, and I'm not afraid to use it, sir. I'll tell you that right
It's
now.
it's the 12th. I did tell Johnny. I told Johnny. I said, "Well, Q might go." He said he was he really was contemplating going because it would be a good opportunity. It's one of the things that we lack a lot is getting to those type of. It's not performing. It's getting you out there. And if we're dressed the way we dress on stage, like we're dressed the way back here behind me, people say, "So, well, what is it about these guys? Let me hear." You know what I mean? And that's where all the buzz starts creating. And the next thing you know, well, let's bring these guys in and see what they're all about. You know what I mean? And
Oh
I
yeah,
think that it could be good that that media gathering there. Esta rueda de prensa puede ser bueno para Potente.
yeah. No, yeah, I agree, man. We're not really in the public's eye much, and there's other bands that kind of do the same thing, kind of just presentation shows or whatever. But it's there that could help us in the long run, as far as putting ourselves or helping our music get ahead a little bit more. Is maybe doing these events where we present ourselves as we would on stage, right?
Of course.
In the public eye. So yeah, man. I mean, I'm all for it. And Juan, ya sabes, ahí voy a estar, bro. Ahí voy a estar.
Well, there
Aunque
you
sea
go,
Thursday,
Juan.
Friday, lo
Hey,
que sea, no
let's hope,
importa.
let's hope that he keeps more to his word than when he said you were gonna get those shirts, T-shirts,
He
because
got the shirts. What are you talking about?
he got them about 6 months later, but he did get them. So I can't
Es
wait
que
to hear.
le estaba dando la oportunidad porque me dijo que no quería, he wasn't sure if they were going to fit him. And I said, okay, pues I'll give you some, like 6 weeks.
Give,
You can
to
drop
give,
5 pounds, man. Just get to walking or whatever. Y si te van a quedar las camisas, bro. Yo le estaba dando tiempo al vato.
did you give him a workout regimen to go along with those 6 weeks or
Sí,
6 months?
también le di todo, bro. Ahí estaba toda la información incluida.
No, it's going to be fun. Like I said, we are going to be playing a private February 28th. I won't go live because we got too much going on there between you running the sound, me running the lights. It's going to be difficult, but I am going to take some video of that night and I will be showing it. My mom was here yesterday and Adam, they were looking at the light show and they were wild. I smoked the house out, not as bad as I did the first time.
Otra vez.
Hey,
Me van a llamar a los bomberos, güey.
when I read sequence the lights, right? I had the fog machine to spit out at 10%. Well, this time I put it for 20. And well, okay, when I'm using it manually, pues yo say, oh, okay, it's enough smoke. Well, I forgot that it goes off right after, right at the beginning. De subir, and then, a la madre, as soon as it went off, I said, it's 20%, not 10. And this room, that's all. It's over. We're smoked out. It's over. We're smoked out. I said, you're not gonna be able to see the screen no more. I jumped over there, turned the lights off. I said, okay, just kind of, Adam, open the door. I said, I'll get it right sooner or later. I will get it right.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. Ya vengo entrando aquí al estacionamiento del el Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino en Eagle Pass, Texas. Los
I've
que quieren venir a jugarse la suerte un rato, pues aquí vamos a estar otros, probably, I would guess, maybe 5 or 6 hours, hopefully longer. I can hit a couple of jackpots or something. We can play till 5 or 6, 7 in the morning. Nos encanta venir a divertirnos. No venimos a ganar, venimos a divertirnos solamente, bro.
Hey, Juan Mendoza says, you guys look younger on the shirts, laugh out loud. It's the makeup, Juan. Yo me pongo el maquillaje para verme un poquito más joven, porque ya, pues los años ya Ya van montando.
Son los filters, compadre, los filters de
No, que
Snapchat y de
aquí no,
Instagram.
yo sé, lo más de maquillaje que pongo, los arrugas aquí todavía se ven, güey. Ay, ay, ay. Well,
The,
let's
the
watch.
hardest part,
Go
the
ahead.
hardest part about this is finding parking.
Cute that hair. He had a hat. What he had. You got a hat. Yeah, man. But Juan, he was talking earlier with Maritza that he was 25 years old. Said, fuck, they ain't no 25-year-old with that ball. Hell no.
You don't know my life.
Damn, it's bad. No, la barba dice, pura chinga en la vida. La barba solo te dice, that motherfucker been to the ringer, boy, but he's still here. No, like I said, we're going to be playing February 28th with Christina Guerrero's birthday party. I'm excited. I know she's excited about having us. It's going to be the first time we put the show on, man. I know Rolly said he's going to be there. David Vitella, my good friend, is going to be there. I told Mom and Adam if they wanted to go, you know, we'll get them in because I want them to see it. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys while Q gets down and walks in to, oh, there he is. Add to the stream. Speaking of, he's getting off his car already. He's getting ready
Yes.
to walk in. He's getting ready to walk in.
I hit it with my thumb, man. It kicked me
He's
out.
getting ready to walk in. No parking at the casino, pero the economy's bad. Even that Carmen to say that. No parking at the casino, pero the economy's bad. No, the economy can't be that bad, Carmen. Eh?
I'm not,
Ain't that the
not
truth?
worried about the economy, man. Yo vengo a divertirme.
No, like I said, that show is going to be the first, hopefully, mini, and I hope people enjoy it. I told Rolly I got to get together with Daniel, see when we can more or less have that video out. Oh, because I'd like to have our new song out by the gala so that we could be promoting it, you know, when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do is be already promoting it. So maybe release it sometime the first week of March. So that way we can say we got a new song out. Go check it out. Este que el otro. Because I do like it. It's a very commercial song. And I think it's going to be good for us. No parking at the casino. He had to walk a mile away. He's at the I think he's at the AT&T Center. What is it? I don't know. Ya no se dice AT&T Center.
As far, it's the Frost Bank, I think. But as
It's
far
a
as I am, I feel like I am, yeah.
It's a Frost Bank. I know. They're going to make a new place for them, right?
Yeah, that's what you get into doing.
Un chingón, uno chingón. Like, hey, porque el Victor Wembanyama se va a chingar a todos.
Es que no caben por las puertas en el Frost Bank. They're going to have
That's
to
what
make
it is. They have to make it bigger. That's right. It was good enough for Tim, but it ain't good enough for Victor. Le pega al Uber to the watch out! Que le pega al Uber to the door. No, Carmen. Good.
No, este dinero me lo voy a gastar en las máquinas.
That's right. I'm saying no. He ain't gonna. He's gonna use that money to play. If he plays with the Uber's gonna go play.
I really wish they had like blackjack here, man.
He's go hit up the loteria. He says, Juan Mendoza says, go hit up the loteria table, Q.
The loteria table? What is that?
That's what he said. I'm just reading what Juan's putting. Obviously, he's been there. I don't know. I've never been there.
Oh, hey, Juan, we're going to get together, man. We'll come out here and have some fun, man.
We gotta pick up Juan and Lila. You bring him down.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom. Well, I'd like for you guys to go. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a great show. Pues ya va entrando, guacha. No, hombre, viene ensutado el vato.
Sí, yo vengo aquí, mira.
Viene ensutado.
That's our good luck charm right there.
That's, oh, I love it. Hey, vas a ganar chingo de lana ahora, güey. Chingo de lana vas a ganar. Y ¿cómo es Slaughter, el Otter? ¿Cómo? ¿Dónde quedó?
Oh, he's at the house, man. He's chilling. Hang on, I'm going to clean this camera real quick.
Clean this camera real quick.
There we go.
So that we can see the gate. And let me see where you go because I don't know where you go.
Mira. Where am I at? There I am.
Damn. I think Carmen's right. economy's gotta be pretty good. Ya se ven carritos ahí.
No, aquí siempre hay carros, bro. It can be Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
No invita al Mr. Miss. Hey, Juan dice, no invita al Mr. Miss Q. No invita. No, I know. Hey, I never know when he's over there. He just shows up.
This is sometimes with some plan, man. We just be like, hey, you want to go to the casino? Yeah, let's go to the casino, man.
Todavía me miras igual, dice Carmen. Ah, cabrón. Guacha. Ay,
Aquí
ay,
vamos
ay.
entrando, ahorita vas a ver.
Chingón el pedo. Hey, Johnny's missing a good show. This is live in action as we enter. No, hombre, está padre. ¿Ya entrates? Oh,
Ya,
shit.
ya venga entrando.
Damn.
Ya venimos entrando aquí.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, bless Q so that he can win some money. Maybe next week, if we're on, maybe he'll have some money to share with us. Carmen, Lucky Poo. Lucky Poo, pizza Carmen.
Yeah. All right, man.
Well,
I'm out of here, man.
All right, man. Hey, good luck. Don't fall asleep on the road. We'll see you next week, brother.
All right,
Hasta la
man.
próxima.
Take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Nos vemos next week.